Now, the rape trial of Rivers of Living Waters leader Archbishop Stephen Bafana Zondo resumes in the North Gauteng High Court in Pretoria today. Zondo is facing 10 charges, including defeating the ends of justice and indecent assault. For more on the story, let's cross live now to our colleague Molemo-Waone Mothoa in Pretoria. Very good morning. This case last set in court last year. Can you tell us what happened then and what we can expect today, Molemo-Waone?
Morning, Desiree. We are indeed at the Pretoria High Court, where the trial of the Rivers of Living Waters church leader Stephen Bafana Zondo is resuming today. The matter was set down for 2 weeks last year in November, and the prosecution only managed to call 2 of its 26 witnesses, with the first witness to take the stand being a woman who is Zondo's niece, who claimed that he raped her on 3 occasions 40 years ago. And the second person to take the stand was her brother, who then came to corroborate her evidence. And we've heard in court that the state had applied before to have the evidence of all the witnesses to be held in camera, with the prosecution saying that the witnesses have expressed their fears of being shown publicly while testifying in court, saying that they were feeling intimidated, to speak about the sexual violations that they have experienced. But the application was dismissed by Judge Papi Musopa, who only allowed the state to have an application, to have a witness, to testify in camera. Only when it's necessary to do so. Musopa also ordered that the names and the faces of the witnesses could not be or should not be revealed during the court proceedings. The only witness to testify publicly was the first witness, who they said it's because she had already appeared publicly before the CRL commission, and the court ordered that the rest of the witnesses will be decided on a case-by-case basis. And today we are indeed back here in court. We actually have in the last appearances seen some of the supporters of Zondo coming in court with placards bearing hands of our bishop, saying that he is innocent, with a lot of them outside singing, and others occupying the gallery inside the court. But this morning it's only a few who have arrived so far. Desiree?
Just in terms of the support base, you've been showing us for Pastor Zondo, have you been able to speak to his supporters at all, just in terms of what they base their assertion on, that they believe he is innocent?
Come again, Desiree?
I'm just wondering, the supporters you're talking about that we're seeing outside of court, have they been able to engage with some of the testimony and the allegations that they're so convinced that he's innocent?
Well, it's mostly members of his church who say they believe in his innocence, and that those reports of rapes by other women in the church are just allegations, to discredit him. With others also saying that they actually are just trying to extort money from him, as they know that he is a wealthy man.
Molemo-Waone Mothoa, thank you so much for bringing us up to speed in terms of this court.